All right, get in the Garbo bin, back again, once again, Dead Cells 5 BC. Let's go. How's it going? Ooh, 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 ooh. That one scares me a little bit, so let's take this one. This one scares me just a little bit. Maybe that's a good thing. Maybe that's what I need. Okay. I'm doing really good. I'm doing really good. I had a little bit of trouble getting this thing going today. But other than that, I'm doing really good. I was right to be scared of that one. I was right to be scared of that one. Okay. Oh, looks like it's survival. Thought he was gonna come up here. Be a little bit quicker than this thing. This thing can be faster than most of the enemy's attacks, even if I try to use that charge attack all the time. You just gotta start charging it right away. Genuinely no reason to let that rat hit me. I'm not really super sure about that. Let's try it. Oh, so that okay. Interesting, okay. Very interesting. I I could swear I've used this thing, but maybe I haven't. Maybe I've never used it in my life. Gotta take advantage of this thing rooting him. It's actually a really strong effect. Pretty good range on it too. That's Arboretum. I don't know that I'm going there. I don't know that I'm not going there. I just don't know. I just don't know. Really like the Iron Staff in theory, it just never works out. Ooh. I gotta take it. Even with the 1% of HP recovered, 100% damage taken, even with that, I gotta take it. I was liking the Seismic Strike. I was liking it, but... I like that more than the flame. I don't think I'm gonna use either one. Toxic Sewers has the incentive. Yeah, that's actually a good question. I don't know, like the packs in general are pretty inconsistent, and in my experience, the Porky pack is the most inconsistent as far as actually making the weapon do what it's supposed to do. A lot of times the Porky pack just makes it do the damage, do the 30% of its base damage or whatever it is, and that's it. And really the only one that's like mostly consistent in other packs is the Acrobatic pack. The Acrobatic pack, there's like one or two ranged weapons you can put in that don't do what you think they're gonna do that I've found. For the most part, the Acrobatic pack is actually pretty consistent. But the other two are just completely hit or miss. I don't want that 1%. Like, that's a good effect. I don't trust myself with it. That's just too much responsibility. That's a really good effect. If you're not getting hit, or if you're very rarely getting hit, you want that. If you're not, well, no, well, no, if you're not getting hit, it's useless. But if you're very rarely getting hit, it's pretty good. No Mercy seems good. Disengagement seems good. Spite seems good. I might take Necromancy. Do that. No bank. No bank. That site is so good. It's so stupid how good it is. I feel like I'm cheating. Seriously feel like I'm cheating anytime I use this. Oh, I asked for it. Can I just... Oh. Worst early game? Is it just because the 0.52 of your max health is really low? Like, I need to really invest the points in survival first before it's viable. I guess that makes sense. But 0.5, half a percent of my health is 3 health every time I get a kill. So that's, yeah, you're right. That's not great. 3 points of health. Something like that. I think that's right. I wanted the ghost to get him, and it kind of did, but not like I wanted to. No! I didn't even get it either. The bat, really? The bat? time to heal? Probably. Yeah. Oh. Yeah, definitely. It did 100%. Okay. Oh, that heat. Ah. Should know better. Should know better. Stop. Really should know better. Ah. I should be blocking the... I gotta remember to parry the slugs that he shoots, because then I get crawlers. It's not like anything crazy, but it's better than... better than having to fight a bunch of slugs at once. Woo! I got Death Scythe and I have multiple enemies like that. I just need to hit the smaller ones first. I mean, maybe in general, that's just the rule, to get rid of the smaller ones first. Especially with Death Scythe. I hit the smaller ones, and then the smaller ones go to take care of the bigger ones for me. Rampart seems kind of cool. I was really hoping it would. I knew it wouldn't, but I had enough money to be able to look at it here. Really hoping it would be 7, not 6. Oh, okay. Wasted the money. Okay. I realized that might happen, but I just wanted to... I like sickles. I don't like the cat as much. I like sickles. I feel like this is gonna be a mimic, and I don't know why. Oh, okay. Seismic Strike's pretty good, but Stun Grenade's pretty good too. Oh, okay. No, there is gonna be a run. There is gonna be a time and place that I'm gonna want to run explosive crossbow today. I'm sure. Just saying it. I'm following the incentive. I'm going ramparts, but I'm kind of thinking Dracula's castle though. I think I'm going ramparts. Yeah. Go back and get that watermelon. All right. Go down here. There's no more enemies. Scroll. Phaser could be fun. Phaser's not horrible off color. Phaser could be fun. I don't know if I've gotten what I'm supposed to get out of here, if there is anything at all. Oh, well. Okay, ramparts. They're gonna get that watermelon. And I don't know if I'm just gonna follow the incentive every run. Sometimes that seems like a really good idea, but then like right now I have 16,000 and I don't know if I'm gonna spend 16,000, but I suppose it's better to have it than to not have it, but I just don't know. Like, what's the most expensive thing is the extra flask from the food shop, which is 20,000. So down the road, it might come to that, and I might be really glad that I have all this money that I'm gonna spend right now. I'm not gonna stay at 50. I'm not gonna stay at max HP for long. That's a good effect if you can not get hit. We're frozen, and I'm still running these. I'm probably gonna run these for a bit. All right. Wish, what did you say before? What doesn't kill me? Right. I think. And I could have dropped necromancy. Let's just see where this goes. Okay, did not think you would be down here. Ooh. Okay, rough start. See, I'm not gonna ever stay at max health. It's just not gonna happen. Oh, it almost got that bat through the wall. So far, kind of feels like I didn't need what doesn't kill me, but so there's going to be a few times where I'm really glad I have it, but so far I don't really think it's coming into play. I might go there. I might go to Insufferable Crypt. I haven't fought I haven't fought any bosses in a while, actually. I haven't fought but it seems like it's been a particularly long time since I fought Conjunctivity. I don't think I got to a single boss that last stream. I think this is, and I should probably shut up because I'm just, I need to know better than to gas myself up at all. But I think this is better than, so far better than I did the entire last stream. I think this run is already trumping every other run in the last stream. And that's not good. I'd like to do a run with Nerves of Steel today. Some point today too. I like that thing a lot. I haven't got to run it very much. I'm not in a big hurry to get rid of anything, but I can look. I mean, ice armor is good. Ice armor, I think I like ice armor better than the grenade, and it's different means to the same end. I'm just trying to freeze a room when I do it. Okay. I didn't think I was dropping ice grenade. I thought I was gonna run ice grenade for a while, but not so. Rebound stone, in the same way as the other two I was saying, rebound stone is kind of different means to the same end as scarecrow sickles, but I like scarecrow sickles a lot. Kind of think rebound stone is middling at best. Sometimes it's really, usually it's. Cannot count on the ghosts to hit when I need them to. I gotta still be active. Ooh, still gotta be active. Catch him. Catch him. Nope. No, there's like I said, sometimes it's really good. Sometimes it's really good. There's a time and a place for it for sure. I've had runs where the rebound stone will be my main weapon more so than my actual weapon. Could have just let him hit me with the ice armor. Oh, I forgot. Oh! Forgot that one guy when he strikes, it goes both directions. His shockwave goes both directions, so getting behind him wasn't really anything. I think I'm at a point now where necromancy is actually pretty viable. 1.2 is kind of still low, but I think as long as if I'm getting at least 1% health back per kill, that's pretty good, and it's only going to scale from there. Like, ideally, I want a lot more than 1%. No, come on! Oh! Oh. I almost choked. Oh! Damn it! What's going wrong here? I'm just trying to do too much at once. Or not enough. Or not enough. It's definitely one of those two. Okay. Oh, jeez. could almost afford that, and I almost want it. It's just not worth all my money, but I'm saying that now, and eventually I'm going to be down to no flasks and wishing I had one more. Cool. I'll even do this. I'll even be a big spender in this shop. I mean, getting my health back up to 100%, and it's not 100%, it's 97%, but it's basically 100. Getting my health back up to 100% is almost as, and there it goes, and there it goes. But it's almost as good as having another class. I guess it's never really a bad idea to buy another flask if you buy another flask slot if you have an empty slot, because eventually you're gonna need it. Eventually you are gonna use it. There's no scenario in which it's not an investment, unless you're gonna complete the run. Then I guess so. Maybe that's a bad argument. Talk myself out of it. I'm gonna go in insufferable crypt. Insufferable crypt. Yeah, but you know what I mean? Like, more than likely, it's gonna come to the time that I have no flasks, and I'm like, oh, I wish I had one more flask. Eventually, unless I'm gonna complete the run. But, okay. And I could talk myself in circles. It's one of those things I could really just talk myself in circles about it all day. From bleeding, it creates a toxic cloud. I could do better. Oh, that's not. Slow down after thought 2 times longer is really the slow down after thought. Both those afterthought effects is really what you want. The rest is kind of just gravy, but like it could be. Some things are better than others. Some gravy is better than other gravy. Maybe. Recovery's pretty helpful for this boss fight. And then I can re-roll. I can re-roll after if I need to. I think I want to take Wish when I re-roll. We do recovery here and then. This is a bad weapon. This is a bad weapon for this fight. I mean, it'll make the tentacles a lot easier. Maybe. Maybe it won't. I gotta block. I gotta parry. I gotta parry way more. Probably not the best time to use a flask. No, I mean, it's not even really helping with the tentacles too much. Parrying will. We'll see how that's going. Thought that was. Oh, come on, parry, 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 parry. Bruh. No! Ah! I was never scared he was gonna kill me. I was just getting real tired of getting hit. I was getting real tired of taking easily avoidable hits. Not once did I think I was ever gonna die. I just got hit way too much though. And that flask charge that I passed up is seeming real nice now. I think I still made the right choice, but it seems real nice now. Slumbering Sanctuary Graveyard. Slumbering Sanctuary has the incentive. All right. Okay. Well, that makes sense. That makes sense. The other way would have made sense too, to replace the ice armor with the shock. But I think this is right. I kind of want to go graveyard, but I'm gonna just follow the incentive because it's been working out so far. Oh yeah. Okay. I think I definitely want Wish. I kind of do. I still want Necromancy too. If I do Wish and Disengagement, and Necromancy. If I do Wish and Gastronomy, oh, I do. Okay, so I'm definitely taking Wish. And really, like the problem now is that whatever I pick is gonna need to go with whatever legendary I end up picking up, and that could be anything. As we know, the mystery box. Well, I could take Heart of Ice. And Gastronomy. Yeah, like I'm trying to like plan the mutations around some item that I don't even know what it's going to be, because whatever that legendary is going to be is probably going to be probably what the build is built around from that point. Probably. So many bats. Holy fuck with the bats though. Yeah, that was an easy parry on that guy. I just literally just was pressing the wrong button. Somehow couldn't figure out where the Y button was. Okay, so bad start. Terrible start. Terrible start. Not good. Not good. Do I just take a legendary Death Scythe? Death Scythe's been working so good. That seems to make a lot of sense. And the modifiers on this one aren't as good as what I have. Do I just take a legendary Death Scythe? What does it even do? Right. It changed the ghosts. Yep, absolutely. Okay. No, that makes sense. And now I don't have to change the build. That's what I was worried about. I was worried about having to change the whole build up based on whatever I picked up. Oh, I should have popped that on something. Popped the ice armor on something. Doesn't matter, really. No, and I did that last time, and I ended up getting. That's how I got that legendary Vorpan, and in hindsight, like, that thing's kind of cool. So is this actually more? 3139, 4933. So that's a lot more. I think I take this. I think I take the 3 points rather than 2. And I don't know what that's doing to my damage output, but my damage output's pretty good. I'm only losing 1 point of survival. That's a lot of health. Point blank, no mercy. Point blank. Oh, because the ghosts are ranged. The ghosts count as projectiles. Interesting. Victims freeze nearby enemies when they die is really good on this. I kind of like cluster grenade here. Caloric shock 9. Ice armor level. Let's never mind. Let's save that. Let's save our money for the next one. Oh yeah. A lot of times it seems like a lot of the ranged attacks that aren't like ranged weapons don't work with networking, but like some of them do, but a lot of them don't. Some of them do. I can't think which ones those would be off the top of my head, but In general, networking seems like it wants them to be like actual ranged weapons and almost nothing else. I mean, another time, another place, that scythe claw would actually seem really good. Or, you know, scythe claw is one of those things that I think it can be really good, but it might be better. It might be better in theory than in practice. It always seems like it's okay. So here's the decision. If I go all the way back, so I can clear as many enemies as possible, and I don't, because if I had any flasks at all, I would, and just get all those kills. I'm gonna do a little bit of backtracking here. Just go up here. That, and then there's another way. What am I doing? All the way up there. Guess I'm still doing a lot of the backtracking. Oh! Stop! Jeez, that's terrible. Whoops. You know, I know I changed my mind. I really like cluster grenade here. Oh! No, I'll run this. I'll run. Cards aren't the end all be all. I mean, maybe they are. Used to be, it had to be a projectile. Oh. That makes sense. I mean, as much as anything else. As much as anything else makes sense in this game. Oh, that. Can I go up? Please, I'm just trying to go up so I can go. Oh, no, I gotta get out of here. No, then I'm not gonna be allowed to get out of here. I don't know why I couldn't go up. I don't know why it was such a struggle for me to go up. I was just trying to go up and around and get that training dummy, and then I tried to bail on the fight, and as soon as I did that, I realized I was like, no, he's gonna pull me back. Damn it. And in hindsight, I maybe just should have sucked it up and taken those cards and spent all my money. Or maybe just Telluric Shock, but I don't think Telluric Shock is just going to be the difference maker there. Cards could have been the difference between Telluric Shock and the Cluster Grenade probably didn't matter. Tempted to take the Cursed Sword. Maybe I'll do a Cursed Sword run next time that pops up. Oh, okay. This is an auto, yeah. It's just not as fast as the rapid crossbow or whatever. That's not what it's called. Try attack. Not gonna lie, I forgot I had a shield. I forgot I had a shield. Or I forgot I didn't have a shield. I thought I had a shield. Forgot that I didn't have it. Doing that again. Sometimes that means it might... Sometimes it seems like when my internet drops, that's when it starts doing that. Like, it's some kind of, like, desyncing thing, but clearly my internet's different. I guess. And it will stop. And the main thing with that is it just makes me... Maybe it's gonna be a little intrusive for anyone watching, but mainly it's just if I want to clip this. It's not really something I'm gonna want to have floating over the whole clip. I'm not gonna clip this part right here. Can't really tell you if I'm gonna clip this run at all because we're just getting it started, but I'm not gonna clip this part right here. Okay, it's done. Hopefully. Sometimes it seems like it's done and then it comes back. Oh, I think I wanted to go... I think I wanted to go survival because I wanted to use the shield with the that's the spirit. East Infection says I think it enhances the clips. That's the spirit. There it is. Okay. Is it popping up every time I get a kill? Because it, for some reason, it thinks all these enemies are my 100th kill, my 100th elite kill. All these non-elite enemies. One time it stayed. One time it stayed for the whole run. Otherwise, it does eventually. I wanted to go survival for the shield in the back. Okay. I've flipped on Hard Light Sword so hard. I think Hard Light Sword is mostly ass. I think Hard Light Sword is good sometimes. In general, I don't need it. I don't like it. I've completely flipped Hard Light Sword. And I'd love to be wrong and come back around, but I don't really need sometimes it's real, like there is a build for it. Like most things in this game, there is a build for it where it becomes really strong. But if it needs a specific build to be strong, that probably means that it's just not good. I'm kind of thinking Spartan Sandals will always be good, though. Spartan Sandals are an all-timer. The Hard Light's really good, and Fucking hell! I have a really bad habit of changing the build, but not like actively changing the build, but like not actually mentally processing it, I guess, because I went into that fight just still trying to run the crossbow. I do that shit all the time. All the time. Like I knew that I knew that I just switched out the crossbow, but something in my brain was going on autopilot and just still running the crossbow. The hard light sword though, it's like the damage output isn't worth it. Like you're shooting them with the hard light gun 3 or 4 times to make the hard light sword do as much damage as most other weapons are already doing. Like you have to take all these extra steps just to make it do a normal amount of damage. And it shouldn't have taken me so long to come to that realization. I like the tornado a lot, but I don't like it for all my money. And I gotta get rid of the cat. Exactly. The damage output isn't worth everything you have to do to get those crits. And I say everything you have to do. You have to hit your second slot twice and then hit your first slot. But other weapons, it's just not worth it. It's just not worth it. All right. The cat's another one that I just go back and forth on. Sometimes I really like the cat. Even right now, I was tempted to just run it off color. Lower. Okay, that's right. So right now I'm getting a 4 combo out of it, but I think it does up to 6. Which my health isn't even that low, so the 4 combo is not. And even like the legendary, I think the legendary you get 2 hard light marks per hit with the gun. Even then, it just feels like you're bringing it to the level of every other similar weapon. You're taking all these extra steps just to make it as good as something like the blood sword. That's that. Where am I going? I'm going to Castle Outskirts. Eventually, I'm gonna buy all those outfits and I can get back to taking the money to the bosses. If in fact I'm gonna start fighting bosses again. If in fact I'm gonna start getting the bosses again. We'll see. That's not good. That's not better. I mean, it's not. Maybe it's not worse. Okay. Yeah, and I was trying to think. I was like, I know there's a build for it, and it would be that networking build. But you're right. Even that there's better ways to do what you'd be doing with it. I can't even take advantage of Barb's tips, which is whatever. But I can't even take advantage of that. It's not technically arrows. Maybe I'll just take gastronomy. For now. Gastronomy really seems like it should be a neutral skill. I don't know why it gets stuck in survival. I mean, I understand why it gets stuck in survival, but it seems like it should just be neutral. And I think that's the reason why I ignored it for so long, is because I wouldn't really run survival, so I'd just skip over all the survival skills, but there are some. There are some that work outside. Okay, he's not dead. Okay. Stop! Not worth it, and it never is. It never is, but gotta unlock things eventually. Networking party gift armadillo pack, the parry shield. Yeah, like I said, there's a build for it. There's a way to make it really strong, but you're just like, if that's specifically what you're out to do, you can do it, but there's better ways to do everything that you'd be trying to do with that build. There's better builds for exactly that. Okay, I was right. I was right to keep Wave of Denial. Flamethrower turret's fine for now. Glyphs aren't really coming into play, but maybe they will when... Or they'll be good for bad. Or do they only go... I think they only go straight. No, they angle up. Okay. They go up and down. Sweet. Does that scale at... Oh, so 10 went to 11. So the 65% doesn't scale, but the... Deal plus damage for 300 seconds, which is not the reason I'm taking it. Not the reason. Woo! what a stupid way to do this, but shoes really need enclosed areas. Like these long stretches trying to kill things with the shoes, with the Spartan sandals is not great. And most of the rest of the map now will be in here, but he just fell, oh, okay. He just fell through the map. That rarely happens. That surprisingly rarely happens. Now, no, okay. Dude, you're fast. You're fast. He just would not come up there, and then I thought that was gonna hit the skeleton. Legit almost didn't even see that rat. So far, wave of denial over the phaser was the right call. So far. Woo! Trying to get them both with wave of denial, even though I knew that wasn't gonna happen. Okay, glyphs. Glyphs are pretty great. I wasn't 100% sure, but they're actually pretty great. I mean, you need to have low health for them to be great. It's a little rough. I didn't think that was hitting me. I thought I was. I think it actually hit the turret. I don't even think it hit me. I think it hit the turret. Mistake. How do I? Oh, I thought I was going to that shop and apparently corrupted prison up there. I thought that's where I was going. Or the shop or yeah, it is a shop. Light speed. Flamethrower turret's probably gotta go. I probably have to heal too. Light speed. Tornado? Tornado. Tornado doesn't do that. It's okay damage. It's okay damage. It'll probably end up having a little bit better damage output than the flamethrower turret's been having. Follow me. I thought you were dead. I thought you were dead. I might. No, I could switch to this. Hieroglyphs are good, but again, they're only good if you're low health. And that's literally the whole point of them. They work exactly how you would think they would. Alright. I shouldn't have re-rolled when I couldn't afford it. The spearmen spawn in. Okay, thank you. For your help, bud. Jeez. Oh, okay. Again, I don't want to start re-rolling this, but I can't afford anything. Maybe I come back. Probably I don't. Maybe I do. Oh, going to spike. Okay, bye. I didn't realize I could put the tornado through the wall, or at least I put it through this door. I don't know if I could put it through walls in general, but I just put that tornado through the door. I'll have to experiment with that. Oh, I jumped right into it. Bad choices. Bad choices. Get off the edge. Oh, no. Oh, come on. You get him on the wall. Shit. Ugh. Desperately trying to figure out how I can avoid healing, but too risky. I love when they teleport themselves right into the tornado. I'm actually going back to those shops. I think that's probably a good idea to just look. I think they're both skill shops. I have no malaise at the moment, so it's probably a good time to just go look. Sometimes the owl's really good. I don't think this is it. Ooh. Even if I just do electrodynamics, it's probably going to pay out more than... It's probably going to pay off more than the tornado, and I literally just bought this tornado, but... Is Wave of Denial doing that much at this point? It's not doing... It's doing what the Spartan Sandals is doing, but worse. For the most part. Okay. No, oh, I can't even afford it. Can't even afford it. I'm glad I talked it through, but I can't even afford it. Owl. Don't think the owl's it. There is. Ooh. Toyo? I could see that. Okay. Not my first choice. Not my first choice with this particular build. Corrupted Prison kind of seems like a good idea only because I'm pretty underpowered, and that item that I get at the beginning of the cursed chest could be... See how this goes. No. I want to see. I want to see if I can actually put that tornado through walls. Like this, and that's not a rollable wall, so... Oh, you can. You totally can. It might depend on the thickness of the wall, but you can definitely put that tornado through a wall. Let's try it here. So here it doesn't work. That wall's too thick, but this wall you can. Interesting. Okay. I don't know if that's ever going to come into play. Ossuary is more scary to me than Corrupted Prison, to be honest. The Corrupted Prison just adds a whole nother biome that I have to go through. I wonder if there's other things like that that you can spawn them on the other side of a wall. Like the turrets you can't. The turrets won't do that. Yeah, there's super limited application for putting a tornado through a wall, but there's a time where that could be potentially pretty good. Spreads inflammable oil, so that's a definite reroll, but then I can't. That's not better. I probably shouldn't. I could take Wish and take a big gamble that whatever comes out of that cursed chest is going to be something insane. I could do that. I could do that. Or I could... Okay. No. The other thing I was thinking was... It's too late now, but I was thinking... Disengagement. Or I was kind of thinking one of these things to do with... Okay, amount of kills to reduce a curse, but consuming food curses you. But the effect of food is increased by 65%. Would that make the food curse you more? Astronomy with acceptance? Probably not, but... Oh, okay. I really doubt it works out. I cannot see it working that way. But on paper, it reads like the curse... It's going to give you 65% more curse if you put the... See what it is? Oh! It could be worse. It could be worse. Could it? I don't know what legendary Ice Shield does. And I don't know if I want that for... It probably, like, freezes everything around you when you block, I would think. Instead of just freezing the thing that you hit. I would think. And I don't know. Can I do better? Am I gonna die to the curse if I take this instead of just running the glyph? I gotta die to the curse anyway? Who can say? Oh, that would have been a dumbass way to die. That would have felt... Ooh. That would have felt really bad. It almost happened. Drop straight down. No! No! Come on! No! No! You can't! You can't! I thought that was an easy kill on that rat. I thought, and it was. I needed one more, and it was a rat. I just needed to kill the rat, and the curse was gone. You can't. You can't. You can't. All right, moving on. Oh my God, what? Okay, it's fine. It has to be fine. Oh man, I'm losing it. I just sold that. Now I'm just breaking down. All right, it's fine. Everything's okay. Everything's okay. Damn it. Okay. It was a good run. Not without its problems. It wasn't like it was a terrible run. Now, at least I have an amulet. Not the one I want. I don't know if that other one was the one I wanted either. I didn't even get time to look at it. I'll probably do Armadillo Pack. And I might even just go ahead and just do that as my first mutation. What is freezing? Oh, duh. Nice. Absolutely losing it. If I ever even had it to begin with. I got 40% damage on this heavy crossbow the last time, too. That's like I run this heavy crossbow a lot, and I never see that. It seems so rare. But I got it last stream, too. Whoops. And 40% kind of becomes whatever once things start scaling, but couldn't remember the last time I saw that, and then I've seen it twice between Friday's stream and this. Ooh, Tonic is good, but I consider Sickles to be one of the go-to pieces for the heavy crossbow build. There's a few different ways I can go with skills in this build, but that's definitely one that I look for. Oh. That last death, like, genuinely shocked me. That wasn't a fake cry of agony. That wasn't me playing it up for the stream. That was so genuine. Like, it genuinely shocked me when I died. Stop. Okay. Oh! I thought... I'm tripping. Oh, I do want to sell that. I thought I was selling the wrong one. I'm tripping. I was right. I'm pretty sure I was right to not take that ice shield. I think it would have actually gone worse. I think it... On that last run, it actually would have gone worse if... I'd taken the... ice shield. It would have been over a lot quicker. No, I might want to consider that if it comes up again. I might want to consider corrupted power for this. It doesn't not make sense. Do I want a different shield or do I want Spite Shield? I'm pretty sure I'm going to be running. Inflicts major... That's what I thought. Did I say Spite Shield? Spike Shield. I think... Stuns blocked enemies is good. And then this just gives gold, which is obviously going to be good. No, I think... The whole point of this build is just big damage output with very little effort. Like, I'm going for the Wrecking Ball strategy of just every time I hit hard. I even want to do that when I'm carrying with the porcupine, which that ends up only being like, it's what, like 30% or 40%? I don't know if it even gets up to 50 even with the tail. Yep. Yep. Come on. I gotta pop this on somebody. Oh, popped it on the one guy that could block me. I'm gonna go back for that food, and I'm probably... Probably. That's something I'm gonna have to buy. I think it's up there. Get that. Nope. And the incentive is Toxic Sewers, which I was thinking Arboretum, but I'll go Toxic Sewers. I was thinking Promenade. Okay, Toxic. Just literally. Okay. I don't know if I'm going to follow the incentive the whole time again. Actually, I'll take the bank. If I get the bank right now again, and I probably won't, but if I do. I could definitely take the bank. I could take Mushroom Boy. I think I could take Mushroom Boy. And that's, again, Scarecrow Sickles is just really good in general, but I really like it when I'm running the crossbow. No, let me take Mushroom Boy. Let me take Mushroom Boy. That makes sense. Victims slow down all your enemies when they die. Is the thing that I didn't even realize that I have. That's really strong. And has shot spears. This is pretty much a perfect heavy crossbow. Like, ammo might be good for it, but it doesn't really need it. I'm reloading all the time. It's pretty much a perfect heavy crossbow. Mushroom Boy loves fire, and I'm just not really even doing fire. I mean, I'm doing a downward smash. Burns the ground. That's just worse, so I need to just leave it alone. That's actually, I just made it worse. Just leave it alone. And I will do, I'll go ahead and do Armadillo back. Oh, it's 55. I thought it was base. I thought it was base, like 25 or 30, and then it didn't really even get above 50, but that's pretty good. That's pretty good. I don't hate that. That's better than I thought it was gonna be. I was already pretty sure I was doing that, and it's better than I thought. And I'll go to the bank. Well, I said I'll go. I'm second guessing it, but I said I'll go, so I'll go. Let me start looking if there's a bank. Or is that... No, I guess that's not something I can do. The door doesn't... I was going to say, start looking if there's a bank before I get my mutation, but I don't think that's something I can actually do. Because maybe if I'd known there was going to be a bank, maybe I would have taken Wish instead. And look for the Mimic Shop. And I could have re-rolled, but it's... It'd be better if I didn't have to do this. Okay. At least he announces himself. Like, you get a little bit of a screen shake when he transforms and he's going to start teleporting. At least you get a little bit of a warning with the gold golem. I mean, the other warning that he's even there is that there's going to be a lot of... Typically, there's going to be a lot of bats. Ah! I had to let him hit me. I mean, there was a better way to handle that, but it just came to the point that I just had to let him hit me to get rid of the elite. No. Well, no. Dude, I was trying to drop and I guess I didn't have the stick. fully downward, so I was just sitting there jumping. Gold golem, somewhere. There he is. Oh! Oh, get fucked! Get fucked! Oh! Okay. It doesn't get much worse than that. It really doesn't get much worse than that in an early bank. So, feeling pretty good. Feeling pretty good. That's not necessarily as bad as it gets, but it doesn't get much worse. If I can handle that, I can handle most. Okay, is this the mimic? There's some sort of tell. Like one of the tells is that there's a extra lore room on the map. There's a certain extra lore room. This is a good piece for this. This is a really good piece for this. I think I'm okay on it, but that is a good piece for this build. I just switched these out. Ooh, shoots, but generates a shield or shoots a volley of arrows. Both of those are really good. Victims freeze nearby is good. I don't want to drop ice. So I would be dropping Mushroom Boy. Let me go back to the sickles. I'll go back to the sickles. Even though I know it just... I'll go back. I felt a lot better with the sickles than I did with the Mushroom Boy. I didn't realize he was transforming. I was like, what is he waiting on? Big. Huge dumbass is me. Stop! Oh, okay. I have Acrobata Pack, so when he's doing that, when Tornado Boy is doing that, I just gotta spin into him. Or I gotta roll in. He spin, I roll. Okay, that shield doesn't last very long at all. But it's probably not as good as I thought it was. Oh. Should take gastronomy. Oh, clear the floor, right? Yep. And I'm pretty glad I didn't get that curse. I honestly think if I'd gotten that curse, I believe it or not, I think there's a good chance I would have been able to clear it. I think I would have played a little bit smarter and not taken some of the hits that I took and been able to clear it, but I fully stand by not taking it. Ah! Yep. Eventually. Come on, dude. This is going to be a mimic, and I still don't know where the tell is. And this is not a good spot to fight a mimic. I mean, this is kind of the build that I would want to do it if I have to do it. I'm only taking a shield or another crossbow. Because the crossbow is still fully viable. The only way I'm switching it out is if it's just not... If I feel like it's holding me back, clearly I'm gonna sell it. Otherwise, I'm just gonna... And I'm not gonna spend all my money on... It's gonna be all my money, including the loan on a shield that I'm packing. We're not doing... Did not need to do ice cream for this. Let's go to waste. It's a long reach. And there is a mimic on this board, and it was that last shop. I can guarantee it was that last shop. This is anytime there's this room with this guy, and I think this is always here on the bank. But anytime there's this guy hiding in a hole like this on a map, that means there's a mimic. And I think the bank always. I'm quite sure the bank is guaranteed one mimic. At least I think one time there was two. So at least one. I think one time there was two mimics on the same map for me. There's no shot I would ever be able to find that clip. Pretty sure. Oh. I don't know why. I just don't know. I don't know why. I was trying to smash through that floor. Listen, I'm new to the game. I'm still learning. Oh! No! No! Alright. It's not a big deal. Not a big deal. So not a big deal. Everything's fine. What? Oh, I went to the wrong side. Oh, not to. Okay, no. Fuck. Oh my god, fuck this. Screw you guys. Jeez. I'm feeling the... I can't be that stupid. That's impossible. I am feeling the crossbow getting a little underpowered. Oh. Not crazy. I'm still one-shotting most things. I'm not one-shotting as many things through, like when it gets the shots pierce the first target. The second target is typically not dying to that. Getting a little underpowered here, but it's not crazy. And sometimes they do, like they're, well, I also reload. Oh, I thought I lost the signal, but they just, as soon as I grabbed them, okay, so, no. What triggered him? Oh, that's a different elite. Okay. Oh, okay. Something's gonna trigger him before I even get down. Take him up here. Let me reload. I got one more shot. Okay. Woo! Oh. Oh. Okay. Yeah, I said that one fight near the beginning was as bad as it gets. Or I said it was almost as bad as it gets. That fight right there was probably the worst thing I'm gonna see. Those elite gold golems, no joke. Do I have shots? No, I don't. I was trying to see if I had shots. Shoots an arrow behind you on the heavy crossbow. Okay. Woo. Sure. I have multiple jumps. Jump. Okay. Ooh, okay. No, come. Oh, okay. Nope. Oh. If I fail this one more time, I probably just cut. These aren't that, like, I think a lot of the challenge rifts or the whatever they are, the normal platforming rifts are a little bit harder. Okay, I think if I go to the right, pretty sure I can just go right here. I'm pretty sure I can just go down again. It wants you to think that you gotta zigzag and you don't. Should be the end. The end is never the end, is never the end. But this should be it. There we go. Sweet. Worth it. Woo! You know, I don't think so. Okay, and I can leave now. If I want to leave, I can just leave. I'm missing out on a chest. I'm maybe missing out on a scroll or two. But I can leave. Missing out on a shop and a chest. A shop and one of these two items, which I can tell you right now, I'm not taking either of those. Let's just... Oh. Yeah, I don't want to die. I don't want to die here. I'm just gonna leave. I gotta leave. I've done enough. I would see scrolls. If there were scrolls down there, I would see them, right? Just to be fair. To be fair, I don't see any scrolls, and I don't see anything with a star over its head that would mean it's gonna drop a scroll. I don't think there's scrolls down here. There's a shop. I can leave. I can leave. And anybody that wants to say I'm bitching out and I should have done it, yes. Yes, I agree. I agree. You're not wrong. But it's just what it's got to be. I'm not gonna die in that bank, and I probably wouldn't have, but I'm not gonna. Disengagement. I keep wishing I had gastronomy, but I'm not taking it. So maybe I don't want it that bad, because I'm pretty sure I'm gonna take wish, and I'm gonna wish upon a star and hope that I can get a legendary crossbow. And is that gonna happen? I'm gonna tell you right now, it's not gonna happen. I'll tell you right now. It's just not something that's gonna happen. I'm gonna try. And I'm gonna go corrupted prison again. I should have. I'm gonna take this curse again. I should have broken that curse last time. I'm gonna break it this time. I don't think I want this anyway. And it would be legendary if I took it and used that curse or used that. Are there shops in corrupted prison? I'm kind of thinking now maybe there's not shops here. Kind of thinking that I've made a lot of mistakes. I mean, regardless. Oh my god, I didn't want to trigger him yet, but it's fine. I was preparing to trigger him, but I wasn't ready. Yeah, you come to me. You come to me. Okay. Great. Could be worse. Worst things to fight as elites. Worst elites to deal with. Okay. One shop halfway in. Okay. And that's where I'll probably use my wish. I'm not like sitting here like I have to get another heavy crossbow and that's it. But like that's what I'm banking on. I really could have and should have waited for ice armor to recharge before coming up here. I didn't think it was going to be this kind of hell. No more flash charges. No more heavy damage. I'll get gastronomy, maybe. I'll get something to help me survive a little bit better. I don't know if it'll necessarily be gastronomy. And it's okay. So it is a skill shot. Legendary Scarecrow Sickles is so good. It's so good. There's better legendaries, but it is really good. Having twice the amount of sickles is actually ooh, legendary cards. All right, that's not that good. Like five like cause I'm gonna use it for electrodynamics because that's what's worked in the past with this crossbow build. Five versus 3 electrodynamics is not crazy. It's not as good as having double sickles. Is it? Oh. No. All right. All right. I probably should have just cut my losses and used Wish for the using Wish to look for one specific thing. And again, like I could be convinced to take something else, but I really am looking for one specific thing. Using Wish to take a specific thing is a bad. That's really not an intelligent thing to do. I'm up here. And let me drop you to the floor. There we go. Jesus Christ. I can be convinced to use Witch for something else. I just don't think that sickles or cards were going to be it, and I didn't really see anything else in there that I wanted to I needed to have a legendary of. That's annoying. That's really annoying. Fuck, dude. Oh, true. I think you told me that. I think you told me that one time before, and I didn't listen. I think that's not the first time I'm hearing that. Could have had astronomy, which is what I really wanted and what I should have taken. All things considered now. What is that? I've never seen that. That's new. That's actually new. That's actually new. Is that something that I have to take for it to unlock? Mr. Google? Mr. Google? And I'm sure I think you might know decent protection, but I'm just gonna look this up real quick. So I definitely don't have those. It's not something I've unlocked, is it? 'Cause I've never seen those. I can tell you 100% I've never seen those. Oh, but things that I don't have unlocked can still drop as legendaries, is what's happening. Okay, okay. So it doesn't matter if I take these or not, I still don't have them unlocked, right? Apparently you get them in the caverns, and I can tell you right now, I don't have these. And I don't even know if they're good. So these shrapnel axes, I can tell you for sure I don't have these unlocked, but they dropped as a legendary. If I take them, will they unlock, or is it just like... I think I figured it out. I think they're still locked. I just got lucky and got them right now. I think they're still locked regardless of what I do. I'm phrasing it really stupidly, but it doesn't matter if I pick them up right now or not. They're still locked, right? Why does it think I'm using keyboard? Okay, that's what so maybe that's something I'll look for. I'm getting a lot of legendaries, which is cool. Those I didn't even know were a thing. I don't think I've ever unlocked those in any playthrough. Now I kind of want to. Oh, do I just... That's really good. That crossbow's really good. Do I just take it? Absolutely, absolutely. And it'll be legendary. Like explosive crossbow is a legendary. Pretty sure. Shots pierce all enemies. That's what I couldn't remember what it was that it does. Okay, it all worked out. It all worked out. I'm happy with this. I'm happy with this outcome. What was the other? And it was cursed, right? Both of them are cursed, and then Dracula's Castle is not, so I guess we're going Dracula's Castle. And I have 25,000. What am I gonna do? I guess I'm gonna just re-roll modifiers on this crossbow if it needs it. Again, I would have rather had the heavy crossbow, but this thing is strong. I'm confident enough to even skip that and try to take these cells to the boss. Generates a shield when used isn't as good as I thought. %15 damage is actually better than that. Yeah, 20% damage is fine. Everything else is not good. Like, I'm doing some, like, victims freeze nearby enemies is good. And obviously I have ice armor. The 100%, 75% damage to frozen. Oh, and then this, so I do want that. I do want that. I'll just keep it. I'll just keep it. Poisons the enemy is fine. I'll just keep it. Well. Load down target shots. Shoots an arrow in front of you. Shoots an arrow. I'll keep that. And I'll take gastronomy. Well, now that I'm freezing a lot. No, I'm not really worried about my cooldowns. My cooldowns are not super low. And the ice armor, no, the ice armor cooldown's 22nd. Can I drop? Wait, let's see. I know I cannot be removed. Cannot be removed once activated. Okay. So I'm stuck with Wish. Armadillo Pack's not really coming into play. Let me read. The Armadillo Pack's not coming into play. Or not often enough. So I can do Heart of Ice and Gastronomy. There is another, like... Frostbite's the other thing with... But that's for slow. That's not for freezing, that's for slow. It's specifically for slow. Let me do Heart of Ice and oh. I gotta remember, if they're in melee range, then I melee. Obviously. It should be really obvious, but... And if I'm at range, then I range. And I'm not doing that either. Okay. Well, one day I'm gonna learn how to play this game. Ah! That was nasty. And if I had good reflexes, I could have ice armored before he hit me. If I had better reflexes, I could have stopped that from happening. Yeah, even Angela agrees. And Angela's being childish. She's Angela with the patented toilet humor. That's why we keep her around. Nobody does it better. Ah! Okay, I gotta. Ah! I will survive. Okay. All right, we're fine. We're fine. We're fine. We're fine. Angela, you threw me off. You threw me off with your jokes. Just laughing so hard I couldn't see through the tears. And the tears are still here, but they're not tears of joy anymore. I don't know why I did that. I literally already have this thing. Hate this game. I actually hate this game. I need to find a new game. I need to find any other game. There's so many games. There's so many games. I don't understand why I'm putting myself through this again. think... No, I'll go survival again, only because I don't want to run. It's like, the thing is, my favorite weapons in general are in... My favorite weapons in general are in survival, but my favorite skills are in general, are in tactics. And then brutality is kind of just... I like tactics skills, but I like survival weapons. Oh, do I need it? I do. No, I kind of... If I was gonna quit, I kind of missed my opportunity. The time to quit... The time to quit was somewhere around 2 BC. Now I'm here. Now I'm like... If nothing else, I'm just sunk costed into this. Like, I've invested too much time to back out now. Even if I don't want to, I must. Oh, no money, no money. I'm gonna try to get actually enough for that hunter's grenade and grab a blueprint on this one. I already went on and on about it on the other run where I had this death sight, but it is so good. It is so good. Yeah, I feel like I'm cheating. I think even before looking at the map, I think I'm going Arboretum. I don't want to go to Cursed Biome. Sometimes I don't mind going to Cursed Biomes. I don't want to go to Cursed Biomes. So I guess I'm not going. Oh wait, I want the shop, the Traveler's shop or whatever it is. That's not what it's called. I want that. this. Hunter's grenade. I don't think there's anything that any blueprints I can get in the toxic sewers anymore, but maybe there is in the ancient sewers. Maybe there is in, I don't think there's any in ramparts either, but maybe in ancient sewers. Oh. Surprised I didn't get 30. No, I'm not. I'm not surprised. I got healed. That's not bad. 2 times thaw. Thawing leads to bleeding, and then nearby. Yeah, that's not bad. That's acceptable. That's totally acceptable. Maybe I no mercy it. No mercy was it wasn't that good at first, but it ended up being pretty helpful. Last time I took it with death. Probably. All right, I wanted to do this last time. No guarantee I'm gonna get another early bank today, so I might as well take Wish into the bank and see if I can roll something. It doesn't even need to necessarily be the mimic item, but that's the ideal situation, is to get the upgraded mimic item that's also legendary. Maybe I'm not gonna make any promise. Maybe I'll clear the bank. I'm not gonna make any. Maybe I'll actually clear the bank. We'll see how it goes. Oh no. Well, fine. Fine. Why did I do that? Let me think about coming back. If I don't find any other good legendaries for Wish, I'll take that and see how it goes. Okay, I'm gonna get a transformed bastard. No, I'm not. Okay. Whew. I got scared. I could have finished him. I could have finished him, but I got scared. Where'd he go? There he is. Jesus Christ. I really didn't want to move on until I knew where he was at. Oh, that's rough. That's really not great. Oh, no, 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 no. Let me get out of here. Oh, fuck. No, no, no. Ah! Mistake. Mistake. Oh, no. Ice armor. Ice armor. Why? Why didn't I ice armor? I panicked. I cleared the whole curse. Like, why didn't I heal before I went down? But, like, if I'd ice armored, it would have been fine. That sucks. That was one of the shorter runs today. That one feels worse almost than any other one. It was so... There was no reason to die. I didn't need to die there. I'm not going to take Assault Shield out the gate here, but I'm probably going to look for it later on. Or should I? No, I'm gonna take this. I'll probably look for Assault Shield later on. And I'll try a Brutality run since I haven't done that. I haven't done that yet today. Oh, I didn't mean to double tap the fight speed. Oh, that... I'm fucking up this light speed. I don't deserve light speed. I don't deserve light speed. Again, how many times am I gonna botch? Every time I've used light speed, I've made a mistake. Like, why inflicts critical hits if the... Okay. I just never take... I would never take it. Like... And it's not even necessarily because of the curse thing, because I'll consider taking a cursed sword sometimes, which is really powerful. I just don't think that thing's strong enough to deal with getting cursed. Like, the cursed sword can be worth it because it hits for a lot. Already getting friends. Already getting friends. Let me... Again, I'm probably looking for an assault shield. I don't necessarily need it right. Probably looking for... an assault shield down the road. can I parry one, like one time? Can my... Missing all my parries, and I'm not, and I'm botching the light speed pretty consistently. Which I've not ever once had a problem with light speed, so I don't know what was going on there. I've never struggled with light speed, and definitely not like that. Yeah. Maybe I'll look into that and try that. I'm not going to switch things up right now. Maybe I'll... That... Well, if the glyphs weren't purple, they're just purple. What is... Let me see what this is. I could see this. I could see this. This isn't the worst brutality. What's freezing? That's really good. Victim Assault Shield with Victim's Freeze apparently is really good. At least like right now it feels good. Oh, well, how many victims are you typically having with the Assault Shield is the problem with that. You're not getting it. Like right now I'm getting it. You're not getting it. Crazy amount of kills consistently with the Assault Shield. Maybe I do. Maybe I do. Maybe I'm wrong. Is it? Okay. It feels good. I just don't know how consistent it's actually going to be. Right, and that's a lot of what's happening right here. When it does feel good, that's typically what seems to be happening. Yeah, if you took damage less than 8 seconds. I can see where that's going to be good. I think I'm just going to keep it. Well, what's the damage comparison here? This does a lot more damage. But the Dagger of Prophet's going to get those crits more consistently. So I'm just gonna... Phaser, I keep wanting to run Phaser every time I see it, and it just doesn't. Like, it's never made more sense than it does right now, but it doesn't ever seem to be. Could always bag the spike. Yeah, that's what I was thinking. When I was saying there's a build for it, that's exactly the build that I was thinking, and there's probably mutations that feed that too. Let me do this. That seems to make sense. I haven't done Promenade. If I was gonna do Promenade, this would probably be the build for it. I haven't done Arboretum. Oh, I wanted to do Arboretum last time, but it was a curse. So let me do that this time. That was a bad thing to do. Yeah, Vengeance. Yeah, I'll have to. I don't think I've ever run the Spite Sword like at all. If I've ever picked it up and used it, I've used it for 5 minutes and switched it out for something else. I really don't think I've ever sat there and actually run it. A lot of the smaller swords in Brutality, and there's a lot of them. A lot of the smaller swords in Brutality I've lost over for sure. Like Dagger of Prophet I've run a few times, and Balance Blade I've run quite a bit. Oiled Sword when it makes sense. I've used it a little bit. It's like 50-50. It's like 50-50 on those Brutality swords. I've mainly always been tactics, ranged weapons. Oh, fuck no. And now I'm stuck with it. Well, is this rapier? Okay, the rapier does. I don't want to be stuck with. Oh, I'm still stuck with it. That's terrible. Unless I sell this, I'm not going to sell this. It's the only thing I could do is just sell the phaser so I can re-roll it. I guess this is what we're doing. I guess this is just what we're doing. So let me do disengagement to. Oh, let me look, but I think I'm doing disengagement. True. Okay. It shouldn't be a big deal. It honestly shouldn't be a big deal. I could just sell phaser. I mean, I want to do damage, and that's what that's doing. Okay. It's not. It doesn't just say you take double damage. No, you also deal double damage. So. Yeah, I mean, absolutely, but very risky, and no risk without reward or whatever. No reward without risk. Either way, there's something like that. Something like that. And in all honesty, there's a good chance I end up switching it out anyway. Of all the things that I have, that's probably the thing that goes first. Oh. Good parry though. Didn't work out. Didn't work out too well. Nope, we're not doing that, bud. We're not doing that. Woo! Phaser's so good. I don't know how I went so long without unlocking Phaser. I didn't unlock Phaser until like... I think I didn't unlock it until I was getting close to completing 3BC. I don't know how I went so long. So freaking good. What is legendary vampire like in general? I avoid vampirism. Like I get it, I get why it's good, but I just tend to avoid it. But what's the difference with legendary? Oh, fuck you, dude. Fuck you. Again, if I had good reaction time, I would have just popped ice. Chair is getting so uncomfortable. I gotta figure something else out with this chair. Running two things that don't really need to be upgraded, and I'm just not really seeing. I like Leg Hugger. I like it despite the fact that I don't think it's actually very strong. I just like creatures. I like creatures and minions. Ah! Legendary extends the healing time by... Oh. No, that does sound good. I would take vampirism with that. Again, normally I don't take. I could be convinced to maybe put. I mean, I could maybe hits in the back. No, The sword's gotta go, but it's fine for now. Oh, comb is fun. Comb's kind of good for this biome specifically. There's a couple other ones, but I think it's kind of good for this one specifically. That's kind of what I want. I kind of just wanted another Dagger of Profit. Maybe I'll come back. I don't know if I want it for all my money, though. I did not. I don't know what happened. I did not see him. I was like fully just looking past him. He had so much time to just start blasting me. Bad button presses. LT'd when I meant to RT. Again. Okay, wait. I gotta figure out where my skills are actually. Okay. Phaser's on RT. Phaser's on RT. Noted. Bruh. Phaser. Actually, I want. No, it's fine. It's fine. They're on the right spot. Just mixing them up or whatever. I could. I think I'm gonna run a phase blast. Probably not. So, I just don't see where else I'm gonna put that if I'm not gonna do that. I could do this. It's a lot of teleporting and just like it's a lot of movement tech in this build if I do that. And that could be a really great thing. Probably don't. Just have the enemy in the back. Strike repeatedly. That with the phaser? Yeah. No, that makes a lot of sense. Let me do that. Stop. Oh, don't want to hit you. Don't want to hit him. Hit him in the back. Oh, whoop. That's annoying. Okay, so those guys, I don't think anything else is going to be that annoying. Those guys in particular are going to be really annoying with this build. Oh, I guess I could have. I guess I check the other shop for a face blast. Here we are though. I think this is good. I like this anyway. I like what I got going here. It makes a lot of sense. A lot of good pieces. mean, I could, but okay. Oh, true. True. Oh, come on. I went from hitting him in the front to hitting him in the back. I don't want to use... I'm gonna have to... Is there any food? I picked up so much food. Yeah, there's no... I've already picked up so much food. Alright. I gotta be more careful. It's literally just the... spiny boys. It's the only ones giving me problems. It's literally just for obvious reasons. They're just the pure counter to this build. It's just a complete hard counter to this build. Like trying to let him hit me so I can ice armor, and I guess the thing to do there would just be to hit him in the back when I'm ice armor. No, okay, so I mean he's not even that much of a hard counter to this build because I have an answer for him. Ice armor is the answer to those. I don't think those mushroom guys have a back. I don't know what side would be considered the back. Oh. Use my head for the spiny guys, but will they go for my head? I'm confused. I don't understand that. Is this one of the times I actually don't want cards? Poison would be good, but I don't need it. Oh. Didn't know that. Actually didn't know that. This is really one of the times I don't want cards. I mean, there is foresight. There is foresight. But I have ice armor. I'm not gonna take cards. I'm not gonna take cards. You think foresight's better than ice armor? I don't know. I think I like ice armor more than foresight. Just like ice armor has that long recharge, but foresight you have to build it back up every time you get hit. And 8 kills is not really that many. Alright, I mean, okay. Alright. That's fair. I still think ice armor is better, even though you're right that I'm not missing it, or I'm not hitting it every single time. but you're right that Foresight's a little bit less active, and sometimes that's what you want. Okay. That's probably a sign that it's time to get out of here. That's true. I mean, especially with the build that I'm running. That's true. I still think I made the right call. Right. That's true. I mean, yeah, Ice Armor is a little bit more active, and it being a little bit more active makes it a little bit more of a gamble when you use it. That's all fair and true. That's all fair and true. You're not. There's no lie. You're making very good points. I don't regret not taking those cards. Not at all. I'm not really running fire damage outside of the dagger itself. And then cards like you can switch it to poison if that becomes more applicable. Like Ice Armor is just Ice Armor. Cards can be other things. So that's one thing that's always helpful about them. You don't have to commit to one thing. Okay. The biggest advantage of Ice Armor is reducing the cooldown. No, I agree. I gotta be able to do better. I don't think it's worse than where I started, but I'm poisoning the enemies with the assault shield, but only when I parry them, which is not as often as when I'm just straight up hitting. Yeah, that's why I don't want to. That's why I don't want to re-roll it, but I'm also like. Maybe I'll just run this. I'll reset. I'll do maybe I'm thinking about mutations first, and then I'll go back. I was looking at Vengeance also. And the Ice Armor is stopping me from getting hit sometimes, but I am getting hit. Predator. Oh. And then with all the movement tech, that makes me really strong. Okay, fair enough. And maybe when I take my third one, I'll still take Vengeance. Okay. And I'll get the upgrade. That's okay. I was on the but have I completed a bank? I did. I mean, I didn't full clear it. So arguably I didn't complete a bank, but I entered a bank and left a bank. At least. Maybe I kind of want to go Conjunctivious again, but maybe I'll think about it. Maybe I'm just gonna go. Go Black Bridge. One 1.3 seconds. So Predator, I really need to stay in motion, which this is the build. This will be conjunctivious, right? Blackbird? Okay. It's really interesting to... No, conjunctivious will be behind the door. Blackbird showing up so early on. Really closer to the back. Nope. Nope. Goodbye. Goodbye. Oh. I guess I knew that second part of Phaser, but it's not even occurring to me. Will Predator scale? Will it... At 1.4, has it already scaled? I think it started at 1.3 and now it's 1.4. So I guess it is scaling. Could be wrong. Caps at 3 seconds. I mean, that's about what I need. Really, I was like, I just really need it to be 2 seconds. I need it to be 2 seconds. 3 seconds sounds great. Oh, these are so good for those guys. Super strong counter to anything that's flying. Remember, I got a heal right there. It's basically gonna end up being a full heal at some point, probably. Oof. Right, and that's something that I know, and it's just like. Habit takes over, especially in the heat of the moment. 41. Food. Oop. Bad button press again. That was supposed to be a phaser. I shouldn't have fast traveled from down here before. I'm having to climb out of this twice. Dude, please. Phaser's RT. Phaser's RT. Not LT. Phaser is RT. Okay, that's not that hard to do. Just let go of the stick when I use it. That's not hard. Oh, we got a mimic. I guess I take it. I guess I... try to find something I want to buy at the shop. I think I can handle it. I think I can handle it with this build. Oh, I saw that challenge rift too, and I was just doing other things. I'll go back for it. I'm not worried about the delays. It's only 3,000, and I have 7,000, but where? Yeah, I saw it, and I was just doing other things. Okay, let's, oh, I thought I jumped too late. Get out of there. That one always gets me. That one that got me always gets me, and it's arguably the easiest one. Arguably among the easiest ones. You just have to jump at the end of each platform, and there's a lot of room for error too. Hell no. Hell no. Do I even have 10 enemies? 1, 2, 3, 9? I literally... Oh, there's one over here. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. I do have 10, but... Son of a bitch. Yeah. Son of a... I hate this. I'm so mad. I'm so mad that I'm doing this. Ooh. The balanced blade is just... Or the assassin's dagger is just so good with the phaser. Like, what's... Okay, what did... 14 and then 33. So... Oh, no. No, it's not even a... Second attack's... It's not even a question. It's not even a question. Okay. But the money's nice. I think this is... Yeah. Okay. He was already half dead. 9. Oh, and I'll get Malaise enemies too. Oh, come on! Oh, come on! I botched the ice armor. I botched the ice armor. I shouldn't have jumped away when I came at him and I already had the ice armor. I should have just let it pop. I could have easily killed him. I got scared. I got scared because it was an elite and I jumped away. That didn't need to happen. That didn't need to happen. I had it. I'd have killed that elite, and then I'd only need 7 more, and I'd easily gotten him. It was mostly bats. Damn it. Well, get him next time. I'm gonna remember that build. And I wonder if it would have played out differently if I had foresight. I think it wouldn't have. I think it would have probably played out pretty much exactly the same. Got some new outfits. I don't know exactly what's new here. I haven't seen that. Oh, unlocked by default. Okay, but I still haven't seen that. I still actually haven't seen it. Is that the normal head? No, the normal head is this. Unless it's this. No, it's this. I have not been used to this. That's badass. And that's kind of funny because I do a mushroom head too in Peak, so now I can be consistent across 2 very different games. Ooh, that's pretty badass. The color scheme's not really working there, but it's pretty good. Let's do that. It's pretty good. Okay. That's gonna be the end of it, though. So, once again, I've been Garbo. This was Dead Cells. Once again, 5 BC. I think I did a little bit better. I think I did a little bit better this time than last time. It's still not good. It's still not good. But I'm figuring some things out. I'm trying some new stuff that I previously hadn't tried that I'm really liking. Like that last build, I might actually like go back and take a screenshot of that last build and keep that in mind to try to recreate that at some point. Like that might be another, that might be the brutality equivalent to my heavy crossbow build. It's that good, and there's other pieces that can slot in there too, and I could really play around with that. Yeah, builds added. East Infection says builds added to Arsenal and some lessons learned. I don't know about the lessons learned. I don't, but builds added to Arsenal. I'll take that. Definitely, that's. Yeah. Garbo, Dead Cells, 5 BC. Like the button if you liked the stream. Subscribe if it seems like a good idea. Have yourself a Garbo time. Don't sweat the small stuff. Come back tomorrow for, I think I'm gonna do a playtest video tomorrow. That's something that I'm not gonna reveal just yet. And then maybe peek in the afternoon. Yeah. Anyway.